Hey, this is Tom with Doing It on Purpose. Before you saw anything, I know my shirt and my body is like disconnected sort of because my shirt's a green shirt and there's a green screen behind me. I mean, it's one of the... It's not even a green shirt. It is quite literally a yellow shirt with like green tint in it, and it just... Yeah, I mean, you can really see the logo too. It's pretty funny. It's hilarious. Oh man, talk about laughing. Talk about being a sight for sore eyes here. I guess I don't know. Today is day 3 of 90. Yeah, day 3 of 90. Wow, I'm actually on my third day. I think the longest I went was about 4 days, 5 days. So we'll see if I can beat that and actually complete the 90. We'll see. I mean, nothing like we're doing our best here. On the plus side, it's like 9:07 p.m. right now. So by the time I'm done editing, um, by the time I'm finished editing, by the time I'm finished uploading and posting, it should be close to like 11 o'clock. So I might actually have all this up by the end of day 3. Like yesterday, day 2 was finished, but it had to be edited. I had to create some additional intros and outros, and I had to complete a couple other items. So with that said, that wasn't going to work. And my head's floating. It is floating. It's like the coolest design ever. You know what I mean? You see the beard, you see the face. I mean, you can see the neck because the neck is actually cut around the shirt. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And my kids are here. Do they want to be on the video? No, of course not. They're like, Daddy, you're shy. We don't want to be here. Okay, fine. You don't have to be here. You can leave your daddy by himself and figure out what to say. Because I just talk about all sorts of topics off the top of my head. Sometimes I have a lot to say. Other times, like, well, I don't have much to say. Let's see. Today's successes. I should go through the success list, shouldn't I? I got out of bed. That's a plus. I took a shower. That's a plus. Um, what else did I do? I fed the kids. Took care of their needs. Took the kids to the movie today. So that worked. I went to see, what did we see today? It was Sing 2. So we saw Sing 2. And we had dinner. I mean, it was a productive day. Did I get everything I wanted to get done today? No. But I got a lot of it done, so not really. I wanted to go and do a little bit of marketing, but that didn't happen. But it's okay. It's okay. It's Friday. I mean, when I have the kids, it's a little bit more difficult to work. Oh, it's difficult to work every day, but it's a little more challenging when I have the kids because when I have the kids, I'm already up. I already have to do things, and I want to get as much into the day as I possibly can, and that didn't work out like I planned today. But that's cool. It works. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Let's see. We talked about credit yesterday. We talked a little bit about everything yesterday. I mean, it's not like we didn't talk about much. Talked about quite a bit, come to think of it. Is there anything else I really wanted to talk about, though? I don't remember. My biggest issue is my lack of remembering half the things I need to talk about and half the things I had to talk about and other things I had to discuss. Wow, man alive. I mean, it's like... It's like things just appear in my mind and it goes poof, off it goes. I really started need to record earlier in the day too. Another plus is I'm sitting here at my desk and I'm recording from my desk, which is a plus because as we all know, I don't usually get a chance to sit at my desk and I'm in bed. So 3 days in a row at my desk, can't beat it. Charlie was up here earlier, but I don't know where Charlie is. He was hanging out with me. And then I guess as soon as he saw me get ready to go on camera, he was like, haha, yeah, not happening. I did notice I had some additional shadowing over here. So I maneuvered a light and put it on my top shelf up here. And the light's coming down and shining, not on me, but shining behind me on the green screen and diffusing the light a little bit more. I have a primary light camera. I mean, you can see it right here in my glasses, like right there. That's my camera light, and that's going to me, so that's my light. And then up here, I have the green screen light. It would help if I had another light here, maybe on the wall, pointing towards the green screen, to help diffuse some of that some of that shadow over here, and maybe put another light over here and diffuse some of the shadow on the other side. I have enough lights. I was originally going to put them on the ceiling and point them down, point them towards the green screen. But I might put them down here and low instead because I got this big light up here. So I might take them and mount them down here. That might work actually. I'll try that tonight if I can get down there. And we'll see. I might do a video on how to clean a computer, maintain a computer, because both my workstations need to be cleaned. So we'll see if I can get that done at some point. And I need to come up with some other ideas too, because like I said, most of my videos are off the cuff and I just start talking about anything. I can tell you though is one of my pet peeves is the baby mama. When I don't have the kids, she calls me maybe once or twice a day. Maybe once. Sometimes she doesn't call me for 2 or 3 days in a row. When I have the kids, today she called me 15 times. 15 times. Me personally, I think there's no need for her to call me that many times in a single day. She's called me way too many times. Last weekend, it was the same thing, 15, 20 times a day. She doesn't need to call me that many times to make sure I'm taking care of the kids. It's kind of annoying. It isn't kind of annoying, it's really annoying. And I'm starting to feel like it's circumventing my ability to parent my children. And that gets annoying. I'm gonna probably have to, not probably. I got to include this in my case because it's annoying. It's annoying. It's like, listen, I have the kids. I'm taking care of the kids. Don't bug me. Well, I need to know what you're doing tomorrow. You don't need to know anything I'm doing tomorrow. Okay? I don't ask you what you're doing today. I don't ask you what you're doing tomorrow. I don't ask what you're doing with the kids. Because when you have them on your time, you're doing what you're doing what you're going to do with your time. I have my time with the kids. Okay, this is my time to do with them as I want to without having to clear with you everything that I'm doing with the children. Yes, you can see my shirt, how it's fading in and out. And anyway, so she's 11 years going on, almost 11 years of dealing with this craziness. She needs to start realizing, hey, you know what? She needs to take a step back. And it's, because it's almost like all she has time to do is, call and harass me. Like, oh, did you make sure you gave the girls their medicine? Did you make sure you fed the girls? Really? What are you doing with the girls tomorrow? Why are you taking them out in the cold? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Listen, they're not tiny children. They're 7 and 10. The oldest is in Scouts BSA. She camps in colder weather than this. I mean, seriously? Seriously? Tomorrow's going to be, what, 45? To many people, hey, it's cold. No, 45 is actually pretty nice in the winter. 50s, people are walking around with t-shirts on. So, I'm just frustrated with her. I really am. It's frustrating, to say the least. The the other thing is, what's the other thing I wanted to talk about? Yeah, that's about it. It's everything else I wanted to discuss, I guess, for the most part. Am I doing any kind of marketing for the other pieces? No, not really. I hate the fact that we've been running this weekend because I need some downtime. I need to get this house under control And my good days it's spent with the kids, and then my bad days I'm thankfully my bad days really happen when I don't have children around, and I don't get anything done. It's trying, it really is. So anyway, you know, I'll tell you, I've been watching some of the other videos from fellow Entre members. They want to post all about positivity and positive thinking, and that helps for the most part. But it's also therapeutic to sit here and just talk about random stuff at the camera, and maybe come up with ways to be a little bit, to make comedy out of the reality of life. And that's the piece that I like to look for. Is finding humor in this, because if you don't find humor, you're going to be suffering. What I will tell you, my blood pressure. I was able to get a refill on my blood pressure medicine, and 3 days after taking it, my blood pressure is now normal. 180 over. Sorry, not 180. Dear God, not that high. 129, 128 over 80, 81. My heart rate's high though. I mean, it's like 100 beats per minute for resting. So my heart rate's still elevated, but my blood pressure is normal. So and the elevated heart rate, I attribute that to the amount of pain I'm in. The herniated discs in my neck, my lumbar, my thoracic spine. It's enough to cause the elevated heart rate, because my pain levels. My pain levels are right around 7, 6s, 7. Sometimes they go to 8. If I do too much, I'm at 10. I mean, it's stand up there and trying to walk, and then all of a sudden it's down goes Frazier. Like, well, shit, man, how did that happen? He was just walking there. Yeah, and he fell, didn't he? Yeah. Getting up off the chair. Legs aren't cooperating, and my body just wants to go down. I'm holding onto my cane for dear life, or I'm holding onto the table and chair for dear life. Getting off the throne's fun. It's like, okay, I'm done. Oh, look, I just fell back on the throne again. One of these days, that thing's gonna crack and slam me down to the ground, and I'm gonna have feces and water all over the place, covered in feces. I'm really looking forward to finishing up the shipping area, though. I do want to record that, uh, and then I can get this office straightened up. Once the office is straightened up, I'd like to show you guys some video of the office as well. What it looks like behind the green screen, which is this. What you see behind me is a green screen. Show you what's behind the green screen. Show you all the inner workings of all the IT stuff that I do or did, and then show you around my custom built desk, which is kind of concerning, but it's there. It works. I'm thankful for the person who put it up for me. So my desk is built up, and my the shelving above my computer is pretty sketchy. Above my monitors is pretty sketchy, but it's there. I might put a support beam in the back. I actually have 3 shelves. It looks like it's 2 shelves, but there's actually a shelf behind my monitors where I stashed the 2 battery backup units. One battery backup unit for the desktop, one battery backup unit for the streaming system, and the file server and the streaming computer both share a single battery backup. My desktop has its own. Even though the streaming computer has 850 watt power supply, its draw maybe 300 watts. So the 850 watts, it's not drawing 850 watts. So the 850 watt power supply isn't drawing that much wattage from the from the power supply. So I'm able to put the power supply and the power supply and the computer together. The power supply and the streaming computer together. My desktop, it's pulling probably around 550, maybe 600 watts. Um, and that's mostly because of the Xeon processor in there and the higher end graphics card and the all the other components in there. I mean, the hard drives, the solid state drives, they're identical. Excuse me, they're identical between both systems. Actually, like, all the components are identical except for the video cards. Um, yeah, the video cards are the only thing different. Video card, motherboard, processor. They're the only two. They're the only components different between the two machines. They both use the same type of memory. They both have the same memory in it, I believe. They both have the same hard drives. They both have the same solid state drives. Uh, the video streaming machine does have a video capture card in it by AverMedia, and it has a that's what's different. My desktop has the Creative Labs sound card on it inside of it. The streaming system has the AverMedia capture card. My desktop also has a USB 3.x, I think it's like a 3.1 card in there too. So I'm able to utilize the USB 3.0 technology and USB-C cables. So my desktop is a little future proof for being an old machine. And on the bright side, I kept this thing under 20 minutes. So hey, I'm doing good. Have yourselves a good one. Remember to do it on purpose. This is Tom out. Hey, don't forget to click on like and subscribe. Thank you for visiting